God sends his prophet from a dried-up brook in Israel into the heart of a pagan land suffering the same drought and tells him he will be cared for by the most vulnerable person in that society, a poor widow. God was stretching Elijah's faith, teaching him that his provision is not limited by geography, nationality, or economic conditions. Elijah obeyed, and when he arrived at the gate of the city, he saw the widow gathering sticks. He called to her and asked for a drink of water, and as she was going to get it, he raised the stakes. He said, according to 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 11, "Please bring me a morsel of bread in your hand." Her response is one of the most heartbreaking and honest replies in all of Scripture. She said, "As the Lord your God lives, I do not have bread, only a handful of flour in a bin and a little oil in a jar. And see, I am gathering a couple of sticks that I may go in and prepare it for myself and my son, that we may eat it and die." She was at the end of her rope preparing her last meal on earth. And into this moment of utter desperation, Elijah brings a word from God that must have sounded like the cruelest of jokes. "Do not fear, go and do as you have said, but make me a small cake from it first." This was the ultimate test of faith, not just for Elijah, but for this dear woman. She was being asked to give away the very last thing she had, to put the needs of God's prophet before the survival of herself and her own son, based only on a promise from a stranger's God.